welcome back to the Free Makeup Masters app. Spring is upon us, so I want to go for slightly pinker tones, go in more blush on the eyes, it's not too strong, and then more of a colour pop on the lip. I wanted to make it really affordable, so I tried to go out and find the cheapest version out there that's still going to do a good job for you. Soon I will be adding some new features to the Makeup Masters app because I wanted more of like an interactive thing, so you could share photos of makeup you've done or products that you love, so I can hear a little bit from you. Otherwise I just feel like I'm talking to myself, so hopefully that'll be coming soon. Stay tuned for that, but let's crack on with the makeup.
To prep the skin, I'm using Gosh Prime and Set powder, which really mattifies the skin before applying foundation and does help absorb excess oil. Then I'm using the Primark version of the Beauty Blender, so a bit of a cheaper one. And then I'm trying the Rimmel BB cream, which is the mattifying style, just a little sample one. I did use it like a beauty blender, and I try, as you can see from my face, I'm not really enjoying it though because it's really firm. I have run it under water and all the rest of it, but in the end I ended up using my fingers quite a lot because the beauty blender was so firm. Then I'm using the Freedom Makeup Concealer palette, but I did find I wanted a bit of extra coverage, so in the end I went back with my trusty MAC Studio Finish concealer. So this is a little bit of the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, and I'm using it to add a lot more coverage and a little bit more of a glow just on my cheekbones, and just pressing it in with my fingers. As an eyelid primer, I'm using Beauty Bay's eye and lip primer, which I got free like a bonus gift with an order, so I thought I'd give it a go. Then this is Maybelline's Blush Nude palette, and I'm using sort of that lighter shimmery one with a slightly warmer undertone, and then a little bit of this green. The downside of these Maybelline eyeshadows is they're not that pigmented, so I do find I have to build it up quite a lot, and one of your firmer brushes, like this is the MAC pencil brush, will work well. And then I'm just diffusing out the shape but keeping it quite feline, so shading from the outer edge. Then this is a matte nude with a slight lavender undertone, and I'm just using it to add a tiny bit of subtle shading through the crease and blend it all out. Then I'm using an angle brush, and I've sprayed it with a bit of Fix Plus spray just to make the eyeshadow more pigmented, a little bit more like a liner. Then I'm intensifying that line using the darker shade in the palette, and this is as I'm going back with the MAC Studio Finish concealer in NC20, and then going with that powder that I use as a primer, setting it all, and that will just really help sandwich it together and really lock it in place. So good if you are going to be hot, especially as these summer days are coming. Starting off with the contour shade in the Zoeva Rose Golden Blush palette, I'm using it with a MAC contour brush just to add the sculpture in the usual places. My highlighter is Mua Undress Your Skin in Radiant Cashmere, which I actually really like. For the price, it's incredible. You can still polish it on the skin. It's a wee bit darker than I'd usually use, but it does kind of give you that golden glow, which is nice this time of year. And I'm using it on all the high points, a little bit on the lip. My cream blush is from George at Asda, and the shade is Pomegranate. And I really love this one actually. It's incredible because it just gives you that really dewy finish. You can use a tiny bit or build it up. I'm grooming my brows into place, and then using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. For the brows, I'm using Miss Beauty Brow Pencil in Blonde to sculpt them out, and then an angle brush. The lashes are Mesmerize False Eyelash Collection, which I stuck on off camera because you've seen me do it a million times. I'm applying the NYX Slim lip pencil all over the lip just to really intensify the colour, and when it's got a matte base all over it does help it last a lot better. NYX Matte Lip Cream in Antwerp. Locking the brows into place with Asda George Brow Tamer, and then using a bit of the Maybelline liner over the lash base and blending it out so it's not a hard line. Finally, a bit more of that Too Faced mascara over the top of the false lashes.
I hope you're enjoying the Makeup Masters free app. Please let me know if there's anything else you want to see on there, and looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye!